Hi, everybody.
Hey, what's going on?
This is heavy machinery. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. Just these floaty guys talking about like.
Oh, this is gross. I'm assuming nuclear waste?
Yeah, probably the stuff the nitros are made out of.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Mark. Those remind me of Wally.
A lot of things.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh, Wally's such a good movie.
It was fun. I wouldn't mind seeing it again. I haven't seen it in for.
I don't think I've ever seen it all the way through.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah.
I do have it!
Where is it? Wait, do I see it? Hold on, let me find it first.
Alright.
Nick's got this small little bookshelf of things.
It's
Not
a very
dead.
small movie collection.
There's something down there, right?
Blues
Isn't there?
Yeah, there you go.
There is.
Why else
Maybe
would they put
Blues
enemies
Brothers.
down there? Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know. Do you have all of it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I do.
You might watch it later.
Yep,
Nice.
I do.
It was a cute movie.
So good! I remember people were super upset because everyone assumed that Wally was a guy and Eve was a girl.
Okay, well, at the same time, one, they're robots, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Two, Wally, I think Eve was designed to be more feminine, just by design and voice. Wally, I don't even think Wally had a voice.
No,
I think he
it's-
just beeped.
Well, he made.
He made
Wally.
Okay, yeah.
So it was kind of a, I guess you could say masculine voice, but not really. It wasn't like
Something
deeper.
down there.
He was like a girl. I don't think there's anything.
I don't
down there. He's like a little kid.
He's a robot.
Yeah, also he's a robot. Irrelevant. What's with that background there? Yeah, whatever. You might die if you try and go back. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just pause it.
Not worth death.
Alright, yeah, Wally's not bad.
Great movie.
Fun movie. Speaking of which, there's a new, I feel like there's a new Disney movie coming out. I can't think of it. Oh.
Death comes for you.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
I didn't even get to a checkpoint.
Woo!
Wow, really? Jeez. I didn't even realize that.
Good.
Oh yeah, because you went down the little secret
Yeah.
area. So it seems
Also,
all- you can spin
James
these
was
guys.
playing this earlier.
Nah, you don't gotta tell nobody.
Yeah, he beat it.
Listen.
But we're still gonna play it again for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is Christina's playthrough. I just grabbed it and I was like, I wonder how far I can get. And I
Sometimes you beat
That's
it.
why there was no life in the
Yeah.
secret area, because it was already gotten.
It's fine.
Yeah. But you can do what I didn't do and get all the boxes. Because you don't have to go terribly out of your way to get the boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god. It scares me every time. Fire pipe.
Magma pipes.
I feel like the frozen pipes would be
Oh no.
melted
Alright.
if they're that close to the hot magma pipes.
Yeah. I wonder, is it some kind of glass and that's why you can see what's going through it? Or is it metal and it's so hot that it's become red and it's so cold that it's become blue?
I think it's glass for those, and I think it's glass for both actually.
Oh
Whoa!
In which case, if it was glass,
no.
I feel like that glass would shatter under the, when it's
Very
that
strong
cold.
glass, yeah.
Yeah. But then again, I don't know science. It's whatever.
It's that future glass. It's
Thank
Star
you.
Wars glass. It does whatever it needs to.
Exactly. Like once it's pro. Okay, so like this background right here, is that a thing? What's going on with that wall? It looks weird.
The one directly behind her?
Spin it. Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah, it just looks out of place. I don't know.
There to throw you off.
Distract you from the scary, spooky things maybe not behind you.
Ah!
Oh no, Nick!
No!
Bummer.
That calling work. Can't make it.
No,
Dead.
I don't think they're gonna care
Yeah.
if you call in or not. They'll call here and be like, "What happened?" Oh yeah, he died.
Yeah.
Well, tell him to call next time.
Yeah. How inconsiderate.
God, monster. Retail. All right, so
Oh god.
Oh boy.
that's really fun. Just bucket dump do. All right.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, there was a life
go
there
down.
too.
I thought it would
It's gonna go
Oh,
up.
thank goodness. Check.
Nailed it. Sweet. Nick, have you seen? I know I've asked you this, but I have a terrible memory. Have you seen the fourth and final Shrek movie?
Oh no.
Shrek Forever After?
I don't. If I have, it's been so long I've forgotten all the movies details.
With Rumpelstiltskin in it.
Have you seen Shrek the Musical?
You don't need to see Shrek the Musical.
I feel like I don't have to.
No, you don't. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Woo.
The only thing the Shrek musical will make you feel is a great desire to watch the original Shrek movie. I mean, it's... I can't even say it's okay. I didn't like it. One of our friends that we used to hang out with showed it to me, and we were like, okay, this is a thing. Yeah. But he was in love with it.
Really?
Maybe not in love with it, but he liked it. But I was like...
I didn't know he liked it that much.
Maybe he didn't. I don't know. He enjoyed it, though. And I was like, okay. And I was just like, I can't. Because it was... Me and musicals have a very strange relationship. Like,
Oh, no. I didn't wait for you to go.
Wait, you phased through the pipe.
Yeah, your face went through the pipe,
Yeah.
but you're thinking, oh god damn it, it's
Ah!
It's okay.
oh shit, no, I don't want to take a picture. Yeah, your face went through the pipe, but yeah, we'll accept it. So, we'll just go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, as far as musical
Yeah.
goes, I like very select few. It's just like my movies. I don't really have a specific type that I like. It's just
Yeah, you like Les Mis.
yeah, I really like Les Mis.
Chicago.
Les Mis, Chicago, Hairspray. Then again, I've seen all the movies. I haven't seen like the plays.
That's true.
But yeah, Les Mis, Chicago, Hairspray. I think
Nice.
Did you come with to see Phantom of the Opera?
No, you didn't.
no, but I have seen it at Joe's. So that one's okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
Because
not my favorite.
generically with my music, like my default type of attitude is like I like upbeat, excited, somewhat danceable music.
Yeah.
And with a lot of those musicals, I can't really get a lot. I know Les Mis doesn't really have that, except for the Master of the House song. But at the same time, the movie's just interesting. And God, is it long.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
It's
3 hours, I think?
Yeah. Yeah, 3 hours. It's like Good and the Bad and the Ugly. But
So much.
I remember I watched, I think it was you and Jorge at Joe's. And it was right before I went to a convention. It was like the day before, and we were up until like 3 or 4 a.m. watching it.
Oh, gross.
that makes sense.
Were you
Oh,
not
yeah.
there, Nick? I thought you were.
Watching Les Mis?
Yeah.
I might have been there. Oh.
Yeah. So we have a list of these movies that Nick needs to see.
Yeah.
The only reason I brought that up is because Les Mis reminds me of Schindler's List. And
Still need to see it.
yeah, you need to see that movie. Like
Oh god.
I'm saying it with an urgency with the same amount of urgency as the high school did when they tried to show it to you or have you read it or learn about it. I don't know, whatever. But Schindler's List is a very good movie. Very emotional.
Yeah.
Which is my bread and butter when it comes to movies.
Yeah, you do.
I'm emotional.
You like feeling emotions. Me, however, I prefer not to. I mean,
Is
I
it
will.
good or bad?
Yeah, it's good.
I don't know if there's... Oh, at one point it's not.
I mean, I do enjoy feel-good movies just because I generally like to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Whoa.
there's definitely a time and a place
Yeah.
for a very emotional movie.
Yeah.
It's not all the time.
Oh god.
Oh, good
Oh
job,
god.
Christina. Yeah, like
I
for
know
me,
I did that.
when it comes to emotional movies, I have to be in the right mood, and
Yeah.
generally, I'm in a happy mood. I'm not really.
Oh god.
Oh.
I didn't realize that was a moving platform.
Not looking to get made sad.
Yeah. So unless I'm already in like a slumped up or neutral mood, I probably won't want to watch a depressing movie.
Yeah.
I'm always up for a good horror movie though, because I like the thrill of being scared. But the only problem with that is there's a limited amount of good horror movies out there that fit my liking, and once you see them, it kind of takes a lot away.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, alright, I did that.
some height right there.
Check.
It's like riding a roller coaster. The thrill is still there, but you're like, I kind of know what to expect. It's like the Medusa ride out in at Six Flags in Vallejo.
Mm-hmm.
When you get on the ride, first you go through a squiggly line, because you know Medusa, snakes, whatever. But it's really funny because once you get up and you get on the ride, you're like, cool. It's one of those you don't sit down. You're like, well, you do sit down, but also like it's not in a car. It's like one of those strap thing where your feet swing. This is hard. And you're like, okay, this is whatever. I can handle this. But then you go up for at least 2 minutes. You're just like, you're like this stupid.
Oh no.
And then you get to the top, and you're like, okay, it's fine, I'm at the top. And then it like goes down, and you're like, whoa! But it dips down and psychs you out because it only dips down like 5 feet.
Yeah.
And you're like, whoa, wow, wait, what? And then like immediately after, like shoots to the right and then drops you maybe, I don't know. It's at least like 50 feet, just whoa! But it's and then the roller coaster happens. And there's twists and turns. It's great, but that initial just oh wait, what the? Oh my god! It's great. You having trouble, Christina? Yeah, this one's.
You remember when I went on Medusa with you guys at one time?
Vaguely.
And that was like a vibrating penguin, as you called it. Because we just saw like a penguin that was vibrating at the little gift shop.
I called
and
you
then-
a vibrating penguin?
Yes. Because I
Okay.
was shaking so much from it.
Oh my god, I was a dick in high school. Alright.
Do you not remember that?
I don't! Because that was a terrible thing to say. It's not like the first or the worst thing I've said to you, but still, like, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh my god, what else?
No, that was it.
Oh, I mean, it makes. Because we
Makes
have,
sense.
when I first learned, I remember commenting on your Parkinson's, and I was like, okay, that's,
Oh no, that was just from me being scared from the roller coaster.
oh, okay,
Well,
weird. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I thought that was you.
no, yeah, God, you and, I don't know. In high school, I was, okay,
It wasn't high school.
it wasn't.
Well, I was in high school.
Oh, okay. I was like, it had to be in high school. 'Cause I didn't know you guys before that. Okay, I think.
No, it was
we've,
like after you graduated.
Do you think we've reached our time limit?
Oh no, we're good. We're good.
No, we're good. Okay, how much?
Fine.
I think we're at like 10 minutes now.
Okay, no, that's fine.
We can get
So I got
through
time for this
Yeah.
story. So,
You got until I get to the end of the level.
yeah. So, so the thing is,
How do I get that?
you just go straight.
But yeah, you
Just
No,
go
not
straight.
that. No, you go across the boxes. Then there's another one that you hit. Then you bounce back to that one, and then you go across
Oh,
again.
Okay.
I wonder why you kept bouncing backwards on it.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
could
what?
try and hit the exclamation mark.
Oh no, yeah, you just go across, and then there's another one over here.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well,
you're gonna
I
have
didn't
to.
make it still.
Yeah, it gets hard because once you get to the top row, you don't see her jump up. You just see the
Oh.
box explode. So
Oh,
you're like,
goodness.
I have to judge how far I'm gonna go in this jump, and it's ridiculous.
Nope.
Oh.
You're gonna have to hold X to get that extra.
Yeah, I have been. I wasn't
Oh.
far enough.
Oh, boo.
You had a story.
Oh, sorta.
Okay.
Because I got on the track by saying, wow, I was a dick in high school. And then I thought, well, I was a dick in elementary
No.
school. But then I was like, no, I was a kid, but I was still a dick. Like, okay, so we had I told you the story about the war. Which, it's fantastic. And
Oh no, I fell right in between.
Huh.
spaghetti noodle. But something else I didn't tell you guys was that I know I told you guys. I haven't told the people, but I probably ran a gang in elementary school.
Oh.
I know I told you this.
I don't know. Never heard you refer
Are
to
you
it as
serious?
gang, yeah.
No. Okay. Maybe. Okay. Not because thinking about it now, it probably was a gang. Because essentially what happened was. Well, this day, but back then, I was very like aggressive and I shouldn't say violent.
Oh,
No,
no.
you can stay on that steel
Yeah,
box.
I was trying to jump straight to the other one.
At least you made it.
Yeah. I don't know if you get the jump boost from the steel boxes though, but anyway. But like you, so I would go around and just hit, kick. I don't know if I started biting. I don't know when I started biting people. It probably was.
Sure, you want to tell
elementary
people this?
school. When people meet me for the first time, the first thing I say is, "Hi, I'm James," and sometime along the time we're together, I bite people. Yeah. Yeah, Nick knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they still antagonize me. I don't know why.
I don't know why. I keep telling him, stop it.
Oh man, Megan's the worst, but
Oh,
but
gosh.
it's just
I
like
can learn.
with everyone, it's just like, hey, I bite. Now, not necessarily. I'm just gonna go up to you and bite you. Normally, you need to antagonize me for some reason, but when I say, hey, if you put your hand in front of my face, I'll probably bite it. And people go, huh, that's weird.
Test it.
And they put their hand in front of my
Fools!
face, and I bite them, and they act all surprised, like, whoa, I didn't know you. This like, I told you.
Yeah. I warned you.
Full-fledged, I was gonna do this. Anyway, in elementary school, see, look, now you gotta do this. So you gotta really.
No.
It's hard.
Gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah.
But I would beat up kids in high school. So I say this because
school.
in elementary school. I say this because it wasn't out of anger like normal kids, like, oh, I have a rough home life, bro, I'm gonna take it out on you. I just did it because I was an active kid. I really liked to fight and wrestle, and I was at that point where I didn't really think of, hey, maybe they don't want to fight and wrestle unless they told me.
Yeah.
In which case I'd have to do it, and if they stopped, I'd be like, oh, okay, so I just go on to the next kid. But
oh no! 4 lives.
4 lives. But every
Being evil, you're very generous.
crap, what was it? Every other kid, not every other kid, but every now and then I would get a kid that wouldn't wuss out. Like there was one kid named Dante. I don't know what he's up to now, but I miss that kid because he was like my right hand man. Because one time I was just like wrestling with him. This was on concrete, by the way. This wasn't just like on the grass or anything. We were wrestling on concrete, so there were cuts and bruises. So we would do that.
No.
And like and after we were done, he would just be like, "Oh, that was fun," and then move on. I was like, "Oh, you're cool." But I was like 2 grades up from him and like bigger, so I would just naturally fall into the leader position. And we would just go around, pick on other kids, and fight some more. And then like I think a year later, we came across these other kids named Donovan and Daring, and they were these 2 twin boys that they were some Asian. I don't remember what kind. And they, Christina.
James, do you want to do this?
I'll see if I can tell a story and do it. And they were cool, but the only catch with them is they would fight each other. Huh. So we found them because they were like three grades, 3 grades below us. So they were young, yeah. So but you know we were walking around playing kickball or whatever, and then we would just see these 2 kids just like rolling. Jesus, my hands are sweaty. Rolling around on the concrete, and we're like, what is going on over there? So we go investigate, and it was weird because they would be like rolling and fighting, and then we'd be like, hey, and then they would stop and look at us, and they were twins, and we didn't know that. So they looked exactly the same, and it was weird because we were just like, it's like a mirror type of thing. So that was strange, but I recruited them because we fought with them, and I was like, that's fun. Nope.
No.
And it was really funny because I had like 4. I think it grew to maybe 6 kids, and we would just roam the whole campus during recess and just kind of pick on kids. But we didn't take anything from them. We would just like wrestle with them, and it was really bad this one time when we got to. I forget this dude's name, but. Back when SpongeBob was good.
Yeah.
Okay. SpongeBob was really good. Oh my god. Alright. Shit, I gotta get through the story or else I'll never get through the level. But when SpongeBob was good, that was your bread and butter when you were a kid. That's all you cared about was your cartoons or your toys. And you can't bring toys to school traditionally. So what we did, we hung around this one kid, and it got to the point where he said, "Hey, SpongeBob's gay," you know, back when that insult meant something.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, it's stupid. It's like, what are you talking? No, it's not. He's like, yeah, SpongeBob's totally gay. We're like, what are you talking about? I can't put that on. Because I hear the box late, and then that throws me off, and that's fine. But yeah, and we're like, no, dude. And he was like, take it back. You don't talk about SpongeBob like that, man. You know, SpongeBob's cool. He has a job, and it's cool, and I really want to taste the Krabby Patty. He's so stupid, stuff like that. And he's like, no, it's heckin' stupid. And was like, dude, seriously, last morning we're gonna hit you. And he was like, he just wasn't backing down. So it was like, it got to, and it was just me going, all right, get him. And then like. It was weird because kids came from like under slides and over jungle gyms, and we jumped on him like a pack of raptors. It was so funny. You're welcome.
Swarm this child.
Yeah, we swarmed him, and he was like, he ran, and we chased him, and I like jumped on his back and tackled him to the ground, and we just beat the crap out of that kid. Because he insulted our cartoon character.
What did your mom think of all this?
Did you know?
If anything, it was mostly my dad at the time, and I don't think he really cared too much. But at the same time, I only got in trouble for 2 things ever, because most of the time you just get put in timeout, or we would just run away, and then the teacher, they'd be like, "Oh, he hit me," and they're like, "Oh, we can't prove anything, whatever." But all the way down. Woo. And so
Down again.
the 2 times I got in trouble was one when it was the same kid too. This was funny. I don't know what he said to me, but I was just all I remember is I was chasing him, and then as he was running, one of his, I think it was his left or his right foot, one of those 2. When it came up for his next step, I threw a kick out. There you go. Got the
Yay,
gym.
got all the boxes.
And I threw the kick out and hit him like right in the heel as he was taking his next step, so we kind of toppled forward. And he was just sitting there crying, and I don't know, I felt like, yeah, that's what you get, but till this day I don't remember what it was for. And all I know is the next day he was in a cast and in a wheelchair. So I don't know if I fractured something, but it was super, I felt bad. Because back then I didn't know broken bones were temporary.
Yeah.
I thought he was just forever broke his leg. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I'll tell you, the next time I got in trouble, this was legit because the police got involved.
Oh my god.
So I'll tell you that story next time.
Bye.
Goodbye,
everybody.